Press. Entering main menu. What's new is focused. Clay is focused. Train. Dynasty. Continue. Stop. Search. Load. Accept. Invite is focused. Entering selected dynasty to play. Fedible Dynasty 2K. Dynasty. Online. Entering. Importing team pop-up. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering my skill update. Entering Dynasty Hub screen acts. Recruiting is selected. You have 5 options. Entering overview screen. Recruiting. Entering a first scholarship pop-up. Send the house. Scouting 100. Overview. Recruiting. Entering a first scholarship pop-up. Send the house. Overview. Recruiting. Scouting 100. Recruiting. Entering a first scholarship pop-up. Send the house. Overview. Recruiting. Scouting 100%. Recruiting. Entering a first scholarship pop-up. Contact friends and family. Scouting 100. Overview. Recruiting. Entering a first scholarship pop-up. Send the house. Overview. Recruiting. Entering a first scholarship pop-up. Send the house. 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 Scouting 100%. Overview. Recruiting. Entering a first scholarship pop-up. Entering a first scholarship pop-up. Send the house. Sway. Contact friend. Schedule visit. Scouting 100%. Overview. Recruiting. Offer scholarship. Entering a first scholarship pop-up. Cancel. Step overview. Recruiting. Entering a first scholarship pop-up. Send the house. Entering a first scholarship pop-up. Send the house. Entering a first scholarship pop-up. Cancel scholarship offer. Send the house. Scouting 0%. Over recruiting. Entering a first scholarship pop-up. Send the house. Scouting 0%. Recruiting. Overview. Recruiting. Entering a first scholarship pop-up. Send the house. Scouting 0%. Recruiting. Entering a first scholarship pop-up. Schedule and Action Plus. Overview. Recruiting. Entering a first scholarship pop-up. Edit Skull and Action Plus. Send the house. Contact friends and family. Overview. Recruiting. Entering a first scholarship pop-up. Send contact friends and family. Scouting overview. Recruiting. Entering a first scholarship. Scouting 0%. Overview. Recruiting. Entering a first scholarship pop-up. Contact friends and family. Overview. Recruiting. Entering a first scholarship pop-up. Contact friends and family. Entering a first scholarship pop-up. Scouting 0%. And yes. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering, searching pop-up, searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent. selected. Enter, yes. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering, searching pop-up, searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent. Hunter Kaiser 01 has joined. Red team. Team, edit, entering. Man. Spread, Hirsch, dog selected. Ready. Edit uniforms, ready. Away team selection, shade tree saw dogs.
Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. Summer is finally over and we're about to start the season. And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position.
You have 12 options. Duo is selected. Backs protect.
Takes a handoff. It's Hill. There he goes. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy is going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
Caught in the backfield, it's Rodgers. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Crimson Tide need just a few inches here on third down. They'll try to run for it. Inside the 25. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. Up to 45 yards on the ground already. What a way to get this season started.
offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Coverage strength. Ball. Save. Cornerback depth. Coverage. Some drops. Some drop. Coach favorites. There are 6 categories.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Hold and fire complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Looking downfield, it's Levin. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got him downfield. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker.
And that's a big throw.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
Yes.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out.
There's some room. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Might as well stick with him. Smashes ahead. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He would not be denied.
That's why, as a defense, you have to game tackle this guy. You've got to bring multiple bodies to the party because he's just way too strong of a runner. It's too hard to tackle this guy one-on-one, David.
And how about the running back, man? That's a grown man. Like, you could tell, once he gets his feet moving, he is hard to bring down, breaking tackles, making plays. This is a guy that doesn't need a great offensive line because he continues to make plays even when they're not there to be made.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Favorites. There are 6 categories. You have 4 options. Single blitz is selected.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't...
Got some room to run. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. He's piled up 87 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Lowers those pads. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Grab behind the line. It's Green. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. He lets one fly deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Yes.
From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Got a lot of room to the right. He's at the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the first quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the first, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with a touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
General, there are 7 categories. You have 17 options. Auto flip defensive play call option is set to none is selected.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
For verticals. AHB stretch.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. At the 35, he's open. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Working that left side. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And, you know, Alabama at the quarterback spot, obviously, you need that great player. When they've had the great player, these teams have been really, really great. The last couple years, man, you've kind of seen the inconsistencies come out at that spot. So finding that next guy, critically important.
It is critically important. I think what's interesting about Alabama at that quarterback spot, too, is a lot of other programs, they reload the position through the portal. But when you think about Alabama, they kind of grow it internally from guys they've recruited who have waited their turn and then finally show up. Ty Simpson was one of those guys. He waited his turn year after year to get his opportunity, and I think they feel like they've got the guys inside the building already that can take over the spot and lead this team to a national championship. Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Throws toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
6 categories. We have 4 options. Assemble blitzes. Cover 3 bus.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Makes a grab and room to run. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
6 categories.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that's a really good response by this defense, man. You don't get too down on yourself. You don't beat yourself up. You line up. You play the next play. Nice job getting in the backfield. Now, going on the offensive, getting them in 2nd and long, a pretty predictable situation.
Back to pass, it's Levitt. Got it behind the line, it's Brown. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
There are 6 categories. You have 9 options.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Yes.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the 1st quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd.
Safety net. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10.
Drive is selected.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Hill. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting to TFL.
Quick slants, far ed. MTNR, monster, punch TW, shallow H corner.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Keelan Russell under fire. They're working that left side. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively there. Third down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Punt to a selected.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it.
6 categories. Coverage. Some drop. Recent. There are 6 categories.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Trying to get behind the defense. And he's got it inside the 25. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass. It's Levin. It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, that completion now sets up a critical third down here in the red zone for this quarterback. His offense, his team is trailing by a lot. They're going to need him to start making plays consistently, and he's going to have to do it when the defense knows he's about to throw it. And that's exactly the situation right here. Third down in the red zone. The quarterback has got to step up on this next play.
They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
Never a doubt.
Play call,
now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Number 44, set to kick it off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. Here comes that Alabama offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Caught in the backfield, it's 4. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day 1, game 1. Make that first impression.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this third down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
Quick release on the RPO.
the biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Runs through a tackle. Maybe some room here. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, on second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Choice. Empty and verticals Y option. Curl. Double moves. Pivot. Ceiling. Shallow cross. Bounce. Shallow path. Florida cross.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Throwing Russell. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Crimson Tide a few inches away from converting on 3rd down. Plows through the defense. Turning on the Jets. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama!
I think he loves starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Time. Normal character categories. We have 15
This drive will open from the 15. Back to throw. It's Levin. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half.
Caught, and he's got room. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He goes right back to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, he's got some space. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, chew up yards, getting a big play down the field.
To the air on first down. Throwing right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it down the field. Touchdown time! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Football, college, parenting categories.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turn. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. The give to Caden Durham. Powers through the defender. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker.
You have 9 options.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Yes.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Bama!
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger.
Entering normal.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
6 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 3 was selected.
The offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll start on the ground with Durham. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. He's going to fire deep. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. NFL options.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Might have a chance. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let him go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll go back to work on offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Yes.
Motion from the wideout. Caden Durham again. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Really nice play on the pick, was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Trying to take it back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time...
There's a creek. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he tacked on the extra point. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Unloads to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game.
Turning it on! The 40, inside the 30, the 10. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They wasted no
college
time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Number 44, set to kick off.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Hill. Shakes off the defender. Trying to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Russell. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Maybe a crease. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
There are 6 categories.
And if you're going to throw a heater
options,
like that as a quarterback, you better
selected.
be accurate, because tips lead to picks, especially when you're throwing it over the middle of the field. That time trying to find his tight end, but it is not an accurate throw. It goes up in the air, and the defense makes him pay with the pick.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Here's Durham. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on.
Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point.
Number 44, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Keep medium, shotgun, punch, rifle, close. You have 28 options. HV counter WK is selected.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. On the ground, it's Hill. Got room at the 35. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Coming out with it, it's Wilson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Number 3 bus.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. And he's thrown another interception. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
15 options. Duo is selected.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, missed the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
He's got it again. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown time! He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there.
Categories. You have 9 options. Cover 3 was selected.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
It's so difficult because my eyes tell me he's a defensive guy. He's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hit and hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that guy.
To the air, it's Levitt. Finds his man, it's Green. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
Categories. You have 9
With a
options.
first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
Pass.
Wants to throw it again, and why not? Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. The 40.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be. There he goes. Gives him the big stiff arm. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 6 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 3 was selected.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field.
Pass.
Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off for the 26.
Shot. Shield. Cuban heel.
And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation.
Cuban heel is selected.
Backed up now, here's second and long. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand.
There are 6 categories. Cuban heel is selected.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory.
Play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Field goal 45 yards is selected. Entering post-game screen, you have 3 options. You highlight